He just coincidentally gets fucking shot.
That's why the
By some
FBI
random
spent
dude.
so much money to try to find out why he was killed. And guess what? They found nothing because he was murdered on the spot, and they never found out why. And that's why all these conspiracies generate, because they don't know why. That's not really it's like closed case. It's over. It's done. Like there's nothing else. That no one else was hiding anything. It's the highest people of the government got away with it, and that's it. There's no fucking brown coat lady, had nothing to do. Some magic fucking bullet had nothing to do with it. He died.
It literally is, though. You don't understand.
No, those are just random people on the internet and Reddit who try to make something out of nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean?
And let me speak.
There's nothing to speak about.
If the government wants somebody dead, and they just so happen to die by some random guy in a 10-story building. Okay?
Okay.
And then they just so happen to kill him so they can't get his story.
Yeah.
That's not sus.
That is very sus. That's why they spent so much money trying to find out why. And guess what? They didn't find shit. And that's why all these conspiracies generate, because they're trying to explain something that nobody understands. That's exactly my point. Okay, and that's useless because they're never gonna find out why.
Literally, the government killed him. That was it.
Yeah. So there's no conspiracy.
That's what I've been saying this entire time. You've been saying
this entire time.
You've
both been arguing about something that you both agree with.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because the first half Murky was wasn't speaking in coherent sentences that made any sense.
No, you were trying to tell me some random woman.
Well, Snick. Wait, Snick. You were talking about a fucking magic bullet, and you kept bringing up this fucking woman.
Who has nothing to do with anything.
She does, though.
No! They would never hire her to fucking his head blew off! It makes no sense!
Oh my god.
It's some random people on Tumblr and Reddit try to connect some random-ass random-ass
Why do you keep going back to black people, racist?
They're trying to connect something that has nothing to do with it to bring light to the fact that his head fucking blew off. It has nothing to do with anything. The conspiracy is shit! It's nothing!
Makes sense.
At the highest level, but the fucking trenchcoat lady, not a magic bullet, have nothing to do with anything.
Alright, do we shift to the 9/11 conspiracy
There was
now?
more than one shot. It was caused by the government officials, and Trenchcoat Lady was documenting the whole thing.
She might have documented the thing, whether or not she was involved in the conspiracy.
The Trenchcoat Lady documented the thing and sent the photos to the FBI, and the FBI never released them. That is literally all I've been saying.
Okay, and that's fine. Who cares about the fucking Trenchcoat Lady? It doesn't do anything.
It's pictures of when he was shot.
Who cares? His head blew off. That doesn't help. He was in a 5-story building. Do you think his head was sticking out the window? It was behind a fucking scope. It could not have helped to fucking find the murderer. It was you. All the pictures was his head getting blown off.
Do you think the FBI could burn files if they wanted to?
Yes, back then they did not have.
Exactly. Then period. They knew exactly what happened. They burnt the files and got rid of it because they hated the man.
Do you know how many people are involved in that investigation for them to have, like, oh, it's as simple to just burn a few files? No, there were so many people involved in that investigation that somebody would have said something by now if they found out.
And they're all under NSAs. No, the fucking FBI, you can't go out after you quit and publicize stuff.
You can if it's the wrong thing to do. But do you think that...
Do you not think... No, shut up. Do you not think that if somebody was speaking shit about the government would shut that up right quick?
No, it's freedom of speech.
What about fucking Epstein, then?
Oh. What does Epstein have to do with JFK?
Fucking the Clintons hated Epstein, and they just killed him.
Who says it was Clinton's?
It was
the Clintons.
Did you see the flight manifest? There's so many people that were involved with Epstein, and they look like shit now. Or they had shit on them. that they could have murdered him. It was not the Clintons. The Clintons are so retarded, they would have gotten caught.
It literally, whatever. Anyways, do you not think that if somebody was speaking shit about the government, they could shut them up real fast?
Before they say anything, yes.
Exactly.
You can't account for that. You would have to murder all of those people that could have known about the
Maybe they
real
did.
attack. There's a record of that, of how many people. Do you think the conspiracy theories would let that go? That simple fact that like 15 FBI agents were all killed randomly, mysteriously. Don't you think that would be fucking a big fucking red flag?
Yes.
Exactly, and it has not happened. Which means nobody knows except for those people in the government. Some levels of government know about it. They may not even have been involved whatsoever. They might have known there was a plot to kill the president,
So
and
we're
they
done.
just put it in the
There's
fucking
more than one shooter. They caught one shooter, killed him, so that there wouldn't be any evidence.
Yes, and the fucking brown coat lady has nothing to do with anything.
The brown coat lady documented it, gave her documents to the FBI. They then used them, made up a fake investigation over it, burned all the files, and continue on. Like
Why
that.
the fuck would they make the investigation if they're just gonna burn it?
So that they can tell the public they're investigating. So they can tell the public.
They can tell the public whatever the fuck they want.
They
don't
said
have
magic
to.
bullet. They said magic bullet, and everyone was like, "Wow!" And that was it.
No, they had to publicize some documents over it so that the public would believe it. So they faked an investigation, and then whatever public files they did, they also had private files.
No. What happened was they made an investigation, and they said, "Oh, wow, that might go somewhere," and they just never did anything about it. They never fucking made two separate files and then just burned it in a trash can with a fucking match. Okay? They never just followed up on it because they said, "Fuck me, this is gonna get me killed," so they never investigated it. If it happened, which I'm saying that never even took place because they never fucking could find it. Because the brown fucking trench coat lady has a picture of the brain of the president all over some pictures of the fucking JFK's head blown up. That has nothing. That's not going to lead anywhere. That's like saying, "Oh, I took a shit that morning," and then that should be sent to the fucking FBI, and that's going to help the president.
No, not at all.
Do you think?
Do you not think
dipshits tonight?
Hey, let's go to the last place JFK took a shit. We're gonna rip up that cesspool, and we're gonna analyze what he ate that morning.